Well, here we are at our Halloween review of Beetlejuice.
It's Halloween? This is just what I wear in normal life.
Well, you are my cookie, so.
And you're my milk. And you're 100% cute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we might have to cut this out.
Anyways.
Okay, so yes.
You've never seen it.
Well, now I have.
Now you have. What are your thoughts?
That was really good.
It's a really good movie, isn't it?
I didn't really hear of it till like a week ago.
Seriously? Like not even in like pop
Not
culture
at all.
or any of that?
Yeah, and I know that you don't really like horror movies.
No. This movie, when I was really young,
Was scary.
scared me.
Well, you were like 7 when it came out.
Yes.
Just to give away your age. He's not 64. It's fine.
The snake bit
That
scared me.
Scary.
And the sandworms kind of freaked me out. Now, granted...
What about when they... Oh, I don't like a voice.
No, we can both spoil it. The movie is 33 years old, for crying out loud.
Right.
We can spoil it. Go ahead.
Well, when they get their weird faces.
But the thing is
that would scare me if I was 7.
It didn't scare me because I saw them do it, right? Like
Yeah, that
I saw the main characters do that. If they had shown up and they were like, what the hell was that? But anyway.
The trailer was almost like, not that I was scared by the trailer, but the trailer was almost more like creepy than the actual movie.
Yeah, that's actually one of the I liked about the trailers, that it doesn't it gives you the premise. Main characters died, and they're trying to get these people out of their house. That's really about it. It doesn't really give much away about Beetlejuice and his character and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Now, what did you think of Beetlejuice himself?
Oh, the person?
The character.
The character. Yeah, it was fine. I really like the makeup.
Yes, the makeup is. I don't know what Academy Awards it won or anything like that, but the makeup
you should look it up.
Well, I'm not that refined a film reviewer.
Refined. Okay.
But yeah, no. It won. The makeup is phenomenal in this film.
Like, that's why I want you to dress up as that character, just so we can try that makeup on you.
As Beetlejuice or as the...
Beetlejuice.
Well, actually, it's not that hard.
I didn't say it's hard, I just thought it would look cool.
Yeah, I thought we were going to go as the deformed
well, we were, but like...
main characters.
That would be so uncomfortable.
But it would be awesome to pull off.
We'll go as... No. You can be Beetlejuice, and I'll be Lydia, as the bride.
The red wedding dress? Okay, if you want.
No, I don't really want to go as that. Anyway, that's not the point of this review.
No.
So
no.
Beetlejuice, I know he's good. Like, I think what I liked about this movie, is so you aren't really into like horror, like really, really like scare, like you know what I mean, right? So I didn't really know what to expect because I knew that it was like a Halloween movie. But yeah, I liked it because it had the ghosts, it had the,
it's
the
a
haunted
flip
kind of thing. But it wasn't like horror, like I'm really scared or jump scares or things like that.
Yeah, it's basically a...
Get out there!
Those aren't gunshots, that's Halloween fireworks, in case you're wondering.
Get out there!
It's the haunted house story, but from the viewpoints of the ghosts. I don't see any fireworks from here. That's the great thing about the movie, right? It's that point of view. But now here's the question: what about the claymation in the film? Right, because this is 1987. It really wasn't like CGI. So when you had the claymation snake or the sandworms or the ending scene when the sculptures are moving about and so forth, how did it look from somebody who other than the last movie you saw, hasn't ever watched claymation?
Yeah, this is like movies from the 80s week.
Anyway. No, the Nightmare was 93. Technically the 90s.
Movies from the 80s and 90s week. Anyway. Yeah.
As somebody who's been used to CGI that you've seen for a long time.
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't really like, yes, now that you mention it, I'm like, okay, yeah, that was not CGI. But I wasn't really thinking about it at the time because I was just caught up in the world of the movie.
So it passed as authentic. It didn't pass as, that looks stupid, this thing slowly moving across. Like, it actually looked authentic?
Well, I mean, not authentic, but it wasn't distracting.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I guess, I mean, I think that's the thing, like, because with us doing theater, like, a lot of times when you do theater, like, you know, we don't have CGI in theater.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm watching a play, for instance, it's like, sometimes I'm just like, I don't buy that. And it could be whatever, it could look realistic, but if it's not being pulled off, then, you know, but I feel like I was involved in the world of the movie, so it didn't really matter if it was claymation or CGI or whatever, or something really happening, you know.
So,
she's in your house.
Yes, my cat, we've moved her house to this direction.
And you wanted her to go in her
and has been going in her house a lot, so now she's gone to her house.
It's time for bed.
Yeah, this is getting time for bed. Anyways, do you recommend the movie?
Yes, definitely. I think it's a great... I would definitely... Yeah, like, I think it's a great, like, just Halloween movie. You know, it's not too scary, but it's also, like, I feel like when we watched The Nightmare Before Christmas... Wait, is that what that movie was called?
That was what it was called.
Okay, I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it, for sure. And it would be a good movie to show, I feel like, if you had, like, little kids. You know,
I wouldn't recommend it for little kids.
Well, not like 2-year-olds, but like younger kids.
I'd say probably 12 plus.
For Nightmare Before Christmas?
Oh no, I thought you were talking about this one.
No!
Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes,
what?
Nightmare Before Christmas is for kids.
No, that's what I'm saying. Nightmare Before Christmas, I would like if I had like for little kids. But this movie, I'd be like, this is definitely 12, 10, maybe 10.
Yeah.
You know, like good movie for like before when they're kind of if they're not like you don't want to show them a horror movie, but you want to show them something kind of Halloween-y and stuff.
Yes, definitely.
No, Nightmare Before Christmas is a kid's movie, right?
Yes, it is a kid's movie. That is for sure.
Yeah, I thought this was good because it wasn't, you know, the gory, just like gross.
Oh, gee, another edit.
Yeah, no, I mean, horror movies, I'm not against them, but sometimes just, you know, you want a good old-fashioned Halloween movie.
Yeah, no. Well, to be honest, this isn't a Halloween movie.
Oh.
It's like it would never. I don't think it came out of Halloween. I don't know that.
Well, now I watched on Halloween.
But now it's a Halloween movie for you. You watched.
Wait, when did it come out then?
87. That's all I remember.
Oh right, you were like 7.
You know what? Here, I'm gonna put the down here.
Yeah.
The date will
when
be down
it
there.
Came out. Yes.
There it is.
And how old you were at that time?
And there's my age at the time.
Okay.
Anyways, so you recommend it?
Yes, I do.
I recommend it too, obviously.
Obviously.
I haven't seen it in about 15 or so years. The only thing that did stand out to me was the claymation.
Oh, so that did stand out to you.
Well, yes, because as a nerd, I watch a lot of fantasy and science fiction and so forth, right? So my quality of science fiction, of special effects, you know, has risen. The claymation is still good in this, and if I had never seen this movie like you did, I probably would have bought it, but...
Yeah, I can see if you've seen it before, and then you're going back and watching it, especially if it was something that, like, at the time, you know, back in 1987.
Yes.
Sorry. That's important then, but... Sorry. On topic. Yeah, I can see if you've seen it before all the CGI stuff, and then you're, like, looking back. Like, I know when I look back at things that I used to watch, I'm like, oh, that seems weird. Mm-hmm. You know, why did I think that was real? It's like a praying bear.
Well, yeah, it's not a matter of it being real, but it's just a matter of, like, that suspension of disbelief. Yeah. Right? Like, nowadays, if Beetlejuice...
But it looks phony.
Yeah, if Beetlejuice was made in this day and age, it wouldn't have been stop motion animation. Even if it was practical effects, it would have been like puppetry or animatronics even to move.
Yeah.
So that was the only quibble I have with it. Other than that, I love the movie.
You're like 30 years later, I'm going to review this, and this is my quibble.
And I have to applaud Michael Keaton's performance as Beetlejuice. Some people think it might be a little over the top. I think it's perfect for the character that he plays.
Yeah, I don't think it's over the top for the character.
That's sort of erratic and sort of, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I think he does a wonderful job. Those might have been gunshots this time. I don't know.
I think she's scared. I think that's why she's in her house.
That could be.
Although she's kind of giving herself a bath. But anyway.
Well, that's how she copes. Anyways.
So.
Yes, thank you very much. You can do this to me now if you want. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next review. It'll probably be a movie that I've never seen.
It'll probably
that she'll subject me to. Don't spoil it. Okay.